Imagine running against the clock to build a realistic sculpture of more than 3 meters away from the sand, just to see the high tides wash all their work. That is what the contestants do every week in the CBC race against the tide. The Sandcastle competition presents teams of artists who compete to produce sculptures from a beach in the new Brunswick Fundy Bay before the tide rises to destroy their work. The former resident of Burlington, Ontario, Fralich, is in her second season as one of the 2 judges in the program. "It's the highest tides in the world in Fundy Bay," said Fralich, a sand sculpture competitor for almost 30 years. The 5-time world champion now lives in Guelph, Ontario. The sand sculptures are dragged by the tide at the end of each race against the challenge of the tide. In a normal Masters level contest, we have between 3 and 10 days to create our masterpieces. These sculptors have 6 hours to create them. A new host, Fralich. For Season 2, which began earlier this month, Fralich is a co-wealth of California Rusty Croft. The new host is the legend of Canadian rap Wesley Williams, better known as Wes Teacher. Williams, who assumed the role of comedian Sean Majumdar, said he is giving his own turn. "I thought he did an incredible job, and I just tried to do mine," said Williams. Wes Williams, also known as Master Fresh Wes, is the host of the second career season against the tide. Williams is also an actor, notable for his recurrent role in Mr. D, a local radio presenter in St. John, where he currently lives, and published author and philanthropist for beneficial organizations such as Toronto's Hospital for Sick Children and Covenant House. Williams remains active in the rap scene. He is ready to act on Thursday at the Road to OVO show in Toronto, who will also feature other artists who raided the way for Drake concert presenter. "When you think of me, many people think about music, television, but accommodation is something out of what is perceived," said Williams. He said that the accelerated nature of the race against the tide was a challenge for him and for competitors. "You should know what tide does not care if you are a comedian or a rapper. The tide comes to demolish everything, so you have to deliver your lines quickly," he said. The path to professional sand sculpture. Fralich discovered sand sculpture in 1994 while working in a ceramic study. She said she met a professional sand sculptor who was dating her chief. She saw the P of Fralich,